Hey everyone, RogueGold here. We just got done watching the Ubisoft Forward stream for September 2022, in which we knew that there was going to be news for the Division 2, Heartland, and the Division Resurgence, the entire Division franchise, and I've got that news here to break down for you all. Very quickly, first, I have to say thank you so much to everybody who tuned into that stream. At one point, we had over 900 people in there watching with me and seeing my live reaction, and everybody was experiencing the news together. Thank you all to everybody who tuned in. You know who you are. And yeah, I won't harp on it for too long because everybody cares about the news, but thank you. I truly appreciate it. We had some pretty big news updates on each of the three games, some more than others, but it was all very exciting, and so I'm going to break it all down, and there will be timestamps left in the description and on this video for you to skip around to whichever of the three games you may want to hear about most. Of course, today we're talking about the Division 2, Heartland, and Resurgence, which is the mobile title. Let's get right into it. All right, so for the Division 2, we did have a bit less than maybe I was expecting, but it was still pretty sweet. We had some glimpses of the trailer for the Season 10 reveal trailer, all that was going on in the background, and I will play all the footage that we got as I'm talking here. We got the confirmation that it is coming out this Tuesday. That is in, 4 days? September 13th, 3 days. And so, yeah, that is going to be fully releasing. We also know, thanks to Morten Ryberg giving us some other information, that we will have the reveal stream for Season 10 happening this Monday, the day before Season 10 launches, and so we'll have all the information about that. Also on Monday, we are getting the official reveal of Season 11's new game mode, so in the next week here, we're going to just have an insane amount of Division content coming out from all the stuff from today, as well as that. So Season 10 is launching on September 13th. We also got a bit of an infographic from Twitter. We know that there are two new apparel events coming, Shade Paragon and Dark Path, which both seem pretty interesting. That one mask is definitely pretty creepy. We know for the story, we're going to continue to investigate the relationship between the True Sons and the Black Tusk and ourselves. There's going to be new allies, new enemies. All of that stuff was teased. And of course, we know that we're getting Season 11's new mode shown to us on Monday. It was not shown in this stream, but they also, Daria on stage here, which is great to see her part of the event, reiterated that Year 5 is in development and that content for the Division 2 is not slowing down anytime soon. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Division Heartland finally got its reveal after 15 months of waiting. Carrie, who is one of the community developers over on Heartland, took the stage alongside Daria to then talk about the Division Heartland. Now, they had an intro video that with some explanations that kind of played in the background, and I'm going to do a video right after this talking about and going through frame by frame that entire trailer and looking at everything that we got in there, and that will be a separate video that will come in very soon in the future here. But for now, we'll go over the main points that we learned. Those include, we now know the game is for sure going to be set in Silver Creek, which is in the heartland of America. Again, we got this first look. You can see all the different elements and different backgrounds of that as I'm talking here. We know it's going to be free to play, a survival action shooter. So a lot of people are saying it's going to be a battle royale, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. A survival action shooter, take from that what you will. I think you can see certain things in the gameplay that hint one way or the other. We know there's going to be PvE as well as PvP, and it is directly connected to the main Division universe. There's going to be ties into the pre-existing timeline. A lot of new characters we're going to meet, perhaps some old ones might return, who knows? And you can register for upcoming tests right now on their website, which just went live. They published the official Heartland website, which has been redone with all the new graphics and artwork and everything, and that will be in the description for you to check out so you can go see everything that is on there. We did not get a release date, but as I said, we've been waiting for Heartland news for 15 months, and I think it's pretty sweet that we finally have some gameplay to go over. So like I said, I'm going to do a full breakdown of everything we see in that video, but you can see some highlights in there. There's melee weapons, there's new movement mechanics, there's so many things that are going to bring such a layer of freshness to the Division universe and franchise that I really can't wait for us to be able to dive in there fully. Hopefully we get some more public tests or a release date soon, but for now we finally have some gameplay for the Division Heartland, and I couldn't be happier. Last up, we had the Division Resurgence, which is of course the mobile title and platform for the Division that is going to be coming hopefully in the near future. We learned that there's going to be another closed beta this fall, and that is going to include both the conflict PvP modes and the Dark Zone, which is something that to my knowledge was not active during the last test, and is something that they have withheld a lot of details about so far. They played a trailer for that, and in that, we saw that there's some sort of countdown mechanic now in the Dark Zone. What I took away from it and what it kind of looked like was that it seems as though you might not be able to flag rogue until that timer goes off, or maybe once it does go off, everybody is flagged rogue. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work, but it does seem they're changing the way that the Dark Zone functions to some capacity, and I'm very excited to see what that's going to shape out as. We don't know what regions or platforms this new beta is going to take place on, but I very much hope that I might be able to participate and just get a sense of it, because I'm very intrigued. I love PvP, and if they're changing the formula in some way, I'm curious curious to see how that's going to shake out. So that was the news that we got on The Division Resurgence, and that was a recap of all 3 titles. People, that is all of the news that we had today from Ubisoft Forward for the Division franchise. Again, I love that they bundled all 3 of the games together and they just gave the Division universe a dedicated segment. I thought that was a really smart way to go, and it was really great to see updates from all 3 of these games. And of course, I myself have been waiting such a long time for the Division Heartland reveal, and I'm so glad that we finally have some gameplay to go over again. It's right after this, I'm going to go and make that video, deep dive on that gameplay breakdown, and go frame by frame and look at everything we got in there. But until then, everybody, that has been your overview of everything that's coming up to the Division franchise. Tons of excitement. I really can't wait to dive into all of this new stuff. Again, we got TU16 this week, Heartland tests and Resurgence tests coming up. A lot of stuff to look forward to, and I think it's going to be great. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe with notifications on to be updated every time I upload. Let me know your thoughts about everything we got in today's presentation from Ubisoft Forward. What do you think about the Division 2's new update that's coming? What do you think about the Heartland gameplay? What do you think about Resurgence's new potential Dark Zone changes? There's a lot of stuff to talk about, and I will be very curious to hear your thoughts, as well as what you thought about the overall presentation at Forward. Certainly let me know, and that is going to do it for me today, everybody. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and until the next one, guys, RogueGold out.